I was doing some research and I saw a lot of people are asking about this Pink Stork Liquid Prenatal. Hi, I'm Janelle. I have been pregnant and breastfeeding nonstop for the last almost 10 years, and I've learned a lot about what makes a good prenatal. Those criteria for me are, am I actually going to take it? Is it going to be enjoyable for me? Is it going to absorb into my body? Are the nutrients going to get where they need to go? And what do those ingredients look like? Are they high quality ingredients? And are there a lot of junk ingredients that shouldn't even be in there? And of course, I'm even going to look at cost. So am I actually going to take this? During my first pregnancy, I was terrible at taking my prenatals because I knew the tablets were going to make me sick. Because this is a liquid, I would say the chances of me taking it are a lot higher. And because this is a liquid, it's going to absorb a lot better than a tablet would. Tablets take 3 to 4 hours in the stomach to break down. You lose a lot of the nutritive value in that process, and that's one of the reasons tablets can make you feel nauseous. So liquid is going to be a lot easier on the stomach. So then I want to know, with the ingredients specifically, I keep seeing a lot about choline, and I really don't think it's necessary in a supplement because you can get that with, I think it's 2 to 3 eggs a day. It's not much. Only 1 tablespoon. That's awesome. The liquid vitamins I use is a total of 4 ounces, so 1 tablespoon, that's pretty good. So 2 major ones that I look at are, is it folic acid or is it folate? Let's check that out. So we do have folate here. This is active methylated calcium folate. You see the B12 is also methylated. So for B12, we don't want to see just cyanocobalamin. We don't want that cyanide. We want it to be methylated. And then for iron, I have dealt with iron anemia my entire life. And pregnancy uses up a ton of your iron stores. Baby takes so much blood. And unfortunately, there is no iron in this prenatal. So when we go to look at cost, now we have to add on the cost of iron. I don't see why any pregnant woman would not take iron. Maybe in very special cases. The majority of women are gonna need an iron supplement, especially during pregnancy. This would be a no, I am not taking this prenatal. I would have to completely pass on this because it doesn't have iron. My body needs it, absolutely. We have 25 milligrams of magnesium. You're gonna also need more magnesium. That's 6%. Pregnant women might even need more. That is not enough. We are taking on so much more. I get really bad muscle cramps in my legs, mood swings, hormone swings, sleep. All of those things can be helped with magnesium, even bowel movements. A lot of pregnant women get constipated, and magnesium can even help with that. Magnesium is a wonder worker, and you want to make sure you're getting the full or more recommended dose of magnesium, not just 6%. That is absolutely too little. Love that it has biotin. So those are my main 3 ingredients that I really, really want to check on. Does it have methylated folate? Does it have methylated B12? Does it have iron? Also, the type of iron can really, really matter. Some irons are notorious for causing stomach upset. The one I take that I do have a full video on has a phosphate iron. It is specifically known to be gentler on the stomach. So that is a huge win for me. And then the magnesium level is also a big thing. Now, I also mentioned those other ingredients. So does it have junk ingredients in tablets or gummies? You're gonna see binders, fillers, coatings. You're gonna see all kinds of junk. I have a short on 1 a day prenatal, and 1 a day has a lot of crap ingredients. Even ingredients that have been proven unabsorbable by the human are in those tablets. And then when it comes to gummies, you have things like syrups and starches and just all kinds of stuff that is extra work on your body and unnecessary. I love that this has a nutrient blend in it. So 628 milligrams of these whole foods. That is fantastic. I love it. But are you paying more for these whole foods instead of maybe all of the vitamins and minerals that you really want to be supplementing, right? I don't think this is a bad thing, but maybe we could be saving money and buying smoothie ingredients and more whole food ingredients. But with how hard it is to eat healthy during pregnancy for so many of us, I do think it's really awesome. Aloe is super good for you. I would love to know how much aloe and how much per ingredient. Where this says nutrient blend, you'll usually see this as like proprietary blend. And if you see proprietary blend, it's a red flag for me because I don't know how much elderberry, aloe, oregano, I don't know how much, sweet cherry, you get the point. We have decaffeinated green coffee extract in here, but like why? So for elderberry, that's really, really great for your immune system, but you need an effective dose. You might only have a little bit of elderberry in here where it's not actually helping your body. It's not actually effective in boosting your immune system. Same with aloe. If there's a purpose to it, you might not be receiving the dose that's enough to achieve that goal. The green coffee extract has a ton of benefits, but are you getting enough of it? And so when you have a bunch of just a little bit of all of this, is it good for you? Yeah, I'm sure, but you know, if you want to take something, take it for the purpose and take an effective dose. Go buy elderberry syrup. We have no idea. Aloe, for example, I do believe that the aloe concentrate I take is about 200 milligrams per serving. So if we look at this 628 milligrams, I doubt that 200 of that is the aloe. And also, big disclaimer here, if you Google it, you'll probably see that aloe is not recommended during pregnancy because it's detoxifying, and you shouldn't do anything detoxifying during pregnancy. So again, I don't like that I don't know how much aloe vera juice in here, and that tells me it's probably not enough to hurt you, but it's also probably not enough to help you with anything either. So moving on from that, I don't like proprietary blends. Let's look at the price. We're also going to read the reviews. We're going to see what people think about the taste and what they think, people who have actually tried it. It looks like it has 4 out of 5 stars and 268 reviews. We are totally going to take a look at those. So if we subscribe, it's $30. That's not bad. $40 if we only buy it one time. That's a huge price difference, about $7. But now I have to buy an iron supplement and I have to buy a magnesium supplement. There's not enough of either of those for sure. So another $40. We're looking at $70 a month to make sure I get that well-rounded supplement. So I would honestly rather pay $45 for a full supplement that gives me everything I need. And then if I need some immune support, going and grabbing an elderberry syrup. You're paying $30 because you're missing ingredients, truly. And I'd rather just get the choline from eggs. We've got third-party testing. We've got the GMP certification, OBGYN recommendation. We've got all that. Fantastic. Does it need to be refrigerated? Yes. I do not have to refrigerate mine. If it was in the refrigerator, I might forget about it. I don't know, but maybe not. Can I mix it with other beverages? Absolutely. So you could add that to a smoothie. That's fantastic. I don't like how much they're hiding these reviews. It's taking way too long to get to the reviews. That is also a red flag for me. Let's see. We've got some photos here. It came open, was tampered, and as you can see, the top, I'm not sure if it's dirt or very old residue from the bottle being opened. Personally, for me, I kind of get a burn when it goes down and a metallic aftertaste afterwards, but I think it's overall, this is somebody else. I don't know what is wrong with this particular bottle, but it's disgusting. It tastes nothing like mixed berry flavor. It's sour, bitter, and has a tart taste. The color and texture is definitely different from the past orders. I could usually drink this without having to chase it with a drink, but this bottle definitely has been chased with a drink. I would usually rate this a 5-star, but this bottle has me rethinking my subscription. Oh my goodness, this is another one. The manufacture date is for 2020 and the expiration is for 2022. Very annoyed because I can't get a refund on Pink Stork and have to go through their website. This is really expensive. So far, I haven't heard back from them. Oh, and so right here, look, this happened in 2023. So they received an expired bottle. This looks like the third person who's received an expired or opened bottle. This is a good one, saying, now this is not, that is the liquid prenatal. I mixed mine with a little shot of apple juice and it tastes like apple cider. So if they have to mix it with apple juice and it still tastes like a cider, that tells me that it does have a very like sour taste. I was taking prenatal gummies, and although I love candy, chewing them made me sick, and I never looked forward to taking 2 giant ones a day. I did my research and thought Pink Storks would be a good switch for me, and it definitely was. The first thing I noticed about the mango green tea packet, so she mixed it with green tea. So people are not drinking this by itself. That 1 tablespoon is not going down on its own. The first thing I noticed about the taste was a strong iron metallic taste. I decided this mixture wasn't the best. The best thing to mix is probably a drink that is more citrus based, like orange or lemonade. You can even mix it with smoothies. So you're gonna have to mix it. Even people who are saying, yes, I'd recommend it, they're like, I gotta mix it with something. Oh, another person who got it. I won't be repurchasing. This is the 4th person with a major issue upon delivery. And a 5th person. And guys, I just went through all the photos there, okay? This is terrible. Okay, so that was just the photos that I went through. Let's look at the reviews. Honestly, I'm not a fan. I heard Liquids was the best form, but I couldn't get past the taste. Again, couldn't get past the taste. So strong and medicinal, ended up not using. So many people are wasting these. These did not agree with my stomach and taste a bit too much like vitamins to be a drink. So yes, I just pulled 3 bad ones out, but look at this. This is 3 out of 6 just on this page. The first 2 are 5 stars, saying that they're fantastic, wonderful for new mothers, and affordable. Wished I found this. So we have 3 good ones. It is a 4 out of 5. So we have some more 5 stars. The third one here, it's a vitamin, so it doesn't taste good, but it's bearable. Not bad. Does taste like Flintstones. So even the 5 stars aren't totally loving it. So guys, I would give this a 2.5 out of 5. I wouldn't buy it. If you have any more questions on anything specific about this Pink Stork that maybe I didn't address, please let me know in the comments. I'm happy to answer any further questions about it. If you want to know what I take, I just actually finished making the video on the one I take, so I have this right here. It comes in a powder, you put it in water. It ends up being a 4-ounce cocktail, but you can split it half and half because 1 capful of powder goes into 2 ounces of water. This absolutely tastes fantastic. I hate like an Alka-Seltzer taste. This really tastes like a mango fruit cocktail. It's mango. I'm gonna stop trying to tell you about this right now because I made the whole video and you wanted to know about Pink Stork. But guys, I wouldn't buy this, so I need to tell you what I do recommend. This has 100 milligrams of magnesium versus the 25 on this. It has the iron you need, methylated folate. It's got everything. It checks all the boxes for me. I do have to buy a DHA. Again, that's just not something people are going to put in a liquid. You got to get a gel tab for that. And I do still buy some more magnesium, but this is still 4 times the magnesium that's in this one. I will make sure that I drop the video in the comments or on the YouTube screen here, and I will see you in that video. I've been drinking this for 9 years.